which I wanted to talk about for a very long time, because there are many cases that we have received in the past regarding this. Now, what I mean is that skeleton buried in the house, I simply mean that there are few cases in which we have noticed that people have purchased houses, and we're talking about big bungalows. We are talking about separate houses which are built from the land. I'm not talking about flats here. I'm talking about the independent houses or the bungalows. Okay, so they have taken people who have taken these independent houses in the past, and few of the houses had this history in which strange things were happening in their houses. When I say strange things, the Vastu dosh used to come out whenever the Vastu consultant used to go there and see that what is going on. There was something, and even after doing the remedies of Vastu, you talk about the pyramid, you talk about anything, things were not changing for the family. Okay, and different families I'm talking about, because the first thing that a person approaches whenever he or she takes a new house these days, or even in the past for that matter, who believe in the science of Vastu Shastra, so they always get the diagnosis done. They always, diagnosis means the consultation for the Vastu, that what remedies can be done, what is wrong with the house, the new thing that we have purchased, or even the normal consultancy for the Vastu. So in that also the directions were done, they were taken care of, the studies were done, different remedies were given, but still things were not changing. So then they had this, and then they, of course, after a while, they started having some strange things, like paranormal things around them. They started feeling that somebody is there in the house. Strange things in the night. They used to see each other sometimes, that you were in the other bedroom, whereas the other person used to say that I was never there, I was in my own room. So all these kind of strange stuff started happening in those families. Okay, with different, of course, the cases were different, situation was a bit different, but majorly this was the thing, the common thing that they were facing. Okay, so in this case, when they contacted us for the diagnosis, it was revealed that underneath their house, okay, underneath the land, okay, there were certain murders which had happened. I'm talking about, why I'm saying murders is because I'm talking about accumulative cases, different cases that we had seen, and different cases that came to us. Murders had happened in some of the few cases. Those were villages in which things were, the bodies were buried, because few of them are Muslims, so burying the things are the ritual things when a person gets disease. That was there. Okay, so there was some history attached in which the bodies were underneath the land. Okay, and they were not liberated. Now, what's going to happen is that in some few cases, there were cases in which, like I said, murders had taken place, and of course, the soul was not liberated, and that evilness and that paranormal thing or the supernatural thing had to happen, and the spirits were right there in the same premises. No matter years passed by, things changed, but for them it was their land, it was their house, it was their premises. Okay, few of them also belonged to that same land, so they had this possessiveness that we will not leave this land, and the person, whoever is coming, has to go away from this area, because mentally they were still in that process that this is our place. Okay, and they used to trouble anybody who used to come and stay in that premises or wanted to settle down. So then they used to give their identification that, see, we are here. So literally skeletons were taken out. When I say it, of course, it's been a long time, you will not find the skeleton completely, but some fingers, some part of the body which was uh, left not completely dissolved, were found when we told them, okay, you have to dig under this place. And then, of course, the police complaint was done, and so many other things. The formalities were done. Okay, because this is something which is serious and cannot go without any legal action. The police needs to be informed. So there were few cases in which we had to do this kind of stuff as well, and people had come to us for this. So if there's any sort of skeleton which is buried inside your house, you will obviously have a vastu dosh, because you will actually see that this is not your premises, somebody else is still living there. Maybe the person is not alive, but the energies are, the negative energies attached to it, or the energies attached with it, are still alive, still there. Okay, so you will have troubles, and you can have different kinds of troubles. Now people who are hearing this video, now watching this video, actually can analyze if you're actually facing anything like this. You never know what is buried underneath the land where your house is built. It can have an history attached with it, that maybe nobody knows. We are not talking about 20 years back, 50 years back, we are talking about sometimes decades as well. Okay, so that's why I wanted to mention this topic, that yes, there are few cases in which literally skeletons are coming out. Sometimes it's like 10 years, 20 years as well. So then of course you will see some part of the skeleton, if not completely dissolved. Okay, so and sometimes too young, that in 1 year, 6 months also things like that have happened. Of course, in constructing the whole house has not happened. In the land detection case, in the lands we have taken out so many elements, in which those elements underneath the land was, I would say, completely under the negative influence, the negative energies influence. Okay, so these things also happen, these things also exist. And if you're finding anything like this, or you have a doubt, get the case study done, get the diagnosis done, and be very sure whether anything like this is existing in your life or not. Okay, so that's about it. Next week I'll come with another topic. Till then, goodbye.